Hi YouTube, Melissa here. I am officially 1 week post-op from my vertical sleeve gastrectomy that I had on May 12, 2014 with Dr. Alverdi at the University of Chicago here in Chicago. It's been quite a week. It's been tiring, it's been painful, it's certainly not been easy. But I'm still kicking. I have lots to talk about today, but first off I wanted to start with the numbers, because that's what everyone wants to hear about, right? I love hearing about numbers. So, day of surgery, morning of surgery, I was 351 pounds. Now that was down from 363.2 2 weeks prior to my surgery, because I had the 2-week pre-op diet. So I lost around 12 pounds on the pre-op diet. Before that, my highest weight was 300, that I've seen on the scale, was 365, which was only, a month earlier or a few weeks earlier, really. I had been fighting the same 5 or 10 pounds for a while. So I was at 365. Again, I'm sorry for the train. I live right next to the train. My highest weight was 365. Day of surgery, I was 351. And today, this morning, I clocked in at 339.2 pounds. Wow. So that is a total loss of 24 pounds in less than 3 weeks. Or 3 weeks exactly, actually. Crazy. I was just shocked, honestly. To go from being in the 360s to the 330s, wow. I'm really excited. That's a big loss, and I know my losses will probably slow down, they'll get smaller, but that's a great loss for the first week after surgery. Very happy with that. Now, I'm going to talk about a little bit about the surgery. It was, I was there bright and early, 5:30 a.m. Checked in, they took me right back, got me all set up, said my goodbyes to my family, and I was wheeled in. Not the most comfortable thing, laying on the table, they shifted me over to the, I climbed over to the OR table, and it was cold. And they put the blood pressure thing on my ankle. That was no fun. And I actually couldn't get off my wedding rings before going into the OR. It was, my fingers were too fat. Actually, I'm not wearing them anymore because we took them off the day of surgery, and I just haven't put them back on. I've kind of kept them safe. But we were able to get them off right before surgery. I didn't want them to have to clip them off or anything like that. So, but yeah, that's why I'm not wearing my wedding ring anymore. And I'm assuming I'll lose weight and they won't even fit anymore soon. So I just have them in a safe place now. So the surgery went well. The doctor said that, I may be rehashing some of this from my last video, but the doctor said that everything went beautifully. My insides looked great. My gallbladder was great, which there was a chance that he would take it out. He said that looked all healthy, and also I didn't have any hernias for him to repair, so he just worked on the stomach. I'm sorry, my dog's in here. Her name's Lacy. She hears people coming in and out downstairs, so I apologize if she barks. The incisions have been the biggest pain this week, I have to say. The most painful. That and the gas. The gas is the worst part of the surgery. Really the worst part. Just fighting that gas. And I stayed at the hospital 2 nights. And I left Wednesday morning. I could have left the night before, but I figured, you know what? I'm in the hospital. They're letting me stay. I'm getting the drugs. So I went ahead and stayed another night. And man, the gas was the worst. I didn't actually take any Gas-X strips until I got home from the hospital. So for the first couple of days, nothing was helping with the gas. So finally I took some gas X strips, and that really started helping things move along. So word of the wise, use those gas X strips. They worked for me anyways. And so yeah, and they obviously they had me on milk of magnesia and Colace. Colace twice a day. Obviously we have to like take the pill apart. All of the medications I'm on, we have to crush the pills or take the pills apart. The Colace was like liquid and it tastes disgusting, by the way. I mix all my medicine with the Isopure, so I'm getting some liquid and some protein and mask the disgusting taste of all my medications. And I take the milk of magnesia and while I was in the hospital, and that really helped keep things moving in the number 2 department. I'm sorry, TMI, but that is a big thing here after surgery. And then when I got home, we didn't have any milk of magnesia. I assumed that the doctor would prescribe some, but it's over the counter, so for a few days we didn't get any. And finally I was like, because I was on the Colace and I assumed that would work, but after like 3 days of, you know, being backed up, I was like, I told my husband, go get the milk of magnesia, we really need it. So, and as soon as I took that, you know, about 6 to 8 hours later, I was regular again. So the milk magnesia has been really working for me, for those that are, you know, struggling with that, or you know, if they have the surgery and they find that they're having trouble. The doctor doesn't want me to have anything other than that. The Colace that they've prescribed me and the milk of magnesia. It's really gentle on the stomach, so I really, really like that. I'm trying to cut down on my ums in these videos, but it's not working. I'm so sorry about that. So, what else do I want to talk about? See, right there. Dang it. I came home. My mother stayed with me the whole week, and we came home, and it was really, really hard moving around. Lacy, stop. Moving around, and just the incisions, they hurt. I didn't have a whole lot of trouble getting down the pureed diet. The first day after surgery, I had nothing, literally nothing, no liquids, no nothing. The following morning, I could start on liquids. I was on a liquid diet for that second day, or well, most of that second day, and then by evening they said, go ahead and order some pureed food. We're gonna okay you for the pureed. And the pureed went down, it's fine. It works fine for me. There are some things that go down easier than others. Pudding and cottage cheese, which they count as pureed, at least on the list that they gave me. That goes down the smoothest. If I puree any meats, they sit a little heavy in my stomach still, so I kind of stay away from those. Yeah, and then the water is really hard to get in. I just like almost everyone else says, the water is tough to get in. I've been getting in enough so far to stay hydrated, but today I'm starting to feel a little dehydrated, so I'm going to try and sip my way through another 20 or 25 ounces of water tonight after I get done with this video. Yeah, let me see, what else did I want to talk about? My incisions, not a fan of those. They are painful, especially one in particular, the one I think they took the stomach out of. At least that's my understanding. That one is so painful, and it was kind of stitched weird, or I don't know, kind of indents where it never indented before. I don't know, it's really weird. And I was too drugged up and stuff in the hospital to really ask the doctor about it. But I don't know, it'll probably heal weird. It looks like there's gonna be a little bit of a scar there, but you know, I've never been a bikini girl, so my whole life never worn a bikini, so that's not really a big deal to me. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'll probably show some pictures. I took pictures of for evidence, you know, to look back on for my scars. Really painful, just you know, sleeping not great, sitting's not great. I've done walking every day. I've walked a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, not overextending myself. Just really tired, taking naps during the day. I'm on a lot of drugs, it feels like anyways. My particular surgeon has me take Lovenox, which is a blood thinner to prevent blood clots. And I take that twice a day. It's a shot. That's no fun. And I also take an antacid, the Colace, and then I've also got my blood pressure medicine, which hopefully, the whole time I was in the hospital, especially after the surgery, my blood pressure was great. Even you know, in the morning before I'd taken my blood pressure medicine, which is usually when it was the highest, and at home, I was right before taking my blood pressure medicine in the morning. So it was even pretty low then. So my blood pressure was great. So hopefully, knock on wood, I won't have to stay on it very much longer. I see my primary care doctor, sorry, gases, whew, after the surgery. I see my primary care doctor on Wednesday, and she'll probably, you know, ask me how I'm doing and look at my incisions, see how they're healing, and then I see the my surgeon the following Wednesday, so a week from Wednesday, I see my surgeon, and we'll talk about when I'm going back to work, that kind of thing. Honestly, the first few days I was home, and the first week I was just like, oh my God, I really can't see myself going back at 2 weeks, going back to work. Even though I have a very sedentary job, whew, I was just in so much pain. It was hard to move, but now I'm starting to feel like I could probably do it. So we'll see what the doctor says next week. I'll obviously check in with you guys before then at my week 2 post-op video. But yeah, I'm chugging along. I wish I had made notes so I could, you know, remember what I wanted to talk to you about. I have very, very little food right now. Obviously, my stomach's still swollen, so the amount of food I can take in is very, very small. Maybe like 2 tablespoons of food at a time. Lacy, 2 tablespoons at a time. So, if that, of cottage cheese and pudding and stuff. And that's really a meal. I've been maybe getting in 300 calories a day. And obviously getting in protein anywhere. I have unflavored protein powder that I can stick in things, and that my protein's not as high as I'd like, but obviously I'm not getting in a lot of calories, so it's been pretty difficult to get in a lot of protein. So yeah, hopefully my goals for this week is to get in more liquids, get in a little bit more food and a little bit more protein. I'm probably, on my protein, I'm probably averaging about 40 grams of protein a day, maybe. Yeah, maybe that. But I do drink the Isopure as part of my liquid, so, and those bottles have like 40 grams of protein, which is really good. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. Almost at 14 minutes here. Wow, longest video I've made. Lacy, come here. Come here. You guys want to meet Lacy? Come here, girl. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Get up here. Come here, girl. Come here. This is my girl. This is my Lacy girl. Say hello, everyone. Hello. That's my girl. She's a Maltese. She's 6 pounds of nothing. She's actually smaller than my cats, so yes. Okay, that's enough. Little surprise there. Alright, well, I will talk to you guys later and come at you with some videos later. Bye!